I fell.
Is that what that noise was?
I fell.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Are you alright?
Bleeding.
Are you really?
I'm definitely bleeding. I fell on the stairs trying to get in the house.
Is that what that noise was? I thought I heard something.
It was me. It was me falling on the stairs. He's fast.
Alright, so Henny's running away with the banana. Did she eat it? Oh, she ate it. Let's see who gets it. It's too big to run away with. Oh, there she goes again. You just hit Dottie.
Sorry, Dottie.
Okay, bye everybody. And then Dot's left over. Alright, so what are some of our updates?
You're looking at it.
So one thing we should have did was make the run tall enough to walk in. The problem is our coop was so small, it would have just been like weird. So we can always do that later.
I'm filling up their pecker.
Their pecker. And what's it called? The omelet? Or
Yeah.
Omelet's the company that makes it?
Yeah, and they love it. But
And then
probably not supposed to, but I'm filling them up with scratch 'cause it's freezing
it's freezing cold.
and they need some extra oof.
Gotcha. And then what else did we do to the run?
We put a roof on it.
Yes.
We made the chickens a dust bath.
Yeah. Oh, the dust baths are kind of cool.
Yeah.
So that square right there with nice soft dirt, you can see, yeah, they got a hole going in it.
He's in a sexy mood today.
Oh, is he?
He tried to jump Brittany. Oh,
Oh,
Daddy's
he's
turn.
trying to, Daddy's up next.
Whew. What's he doing? Doesn't he know he's supposed to go
On top.
on the back? We added more stuff for them to do in there.
Right?
There's lots of more things for them to jump on.
Like the hanging cabbage, a couple perches.
They have a heated waterworks. I think the last
Oh,
time
yeah.
that we talked to you guys, it was in the summertime.
Yeah, it's been a while since we did a video.
Banana gloves.
Gross. So there's the heated water, which has worked great all winter, even if it's like, what, low teens, 10 degrees, stays, you know, not frozen.
Every time it rained, the coop would like flood.
Not the coop, but the run.
The run would flood. So we had to dig.
Chicken River. We'll eventually do something with it, but you can see how much water's in it. Along
It
with
rained yesterday.
along with the gutter, so it goes down and comes out. I guess it might make a little sense to, because like from the whole driveway slopes this way. So what we're doing, you can kind of see, we got a bunch of rain yesterday. You can just see how wet it is. And then it froze overnight, but then it just runs downhill. So any water running downhill kind of hits this trench and runs out before it runs through the run and make it a muddy mess in there. And then we also took all the dirt from this trench we put in the run to raise the run. We maybe only got what, like 2 inches or something, but yeah, it made a big difference with how less muddy. It obviously gets wet where there isn't the roof, but we got a ton of rain yesterday and it was still kind of dry under the roof because we didn't get any sideways rain. But yeah, the little trench, we will kind of maybe like almost French drain it, if you will, but you know, we got to finish that. But that's kind of like where we're at, and it has made it a lot nicer in here for the chickens when it rains. So you can see how much water is going out here and downhill, and you can see how wet it is. And then as soon as I step over, right? So yeah, so that little tiny trench has worked wonders as is. All these beams, we had like a little section of our driveway that the previous owner kind of made like an elevated section because he had an above ground swimming pool, but it ended up like holding a bunch of water and it was just a weird setup we didn't need anymore. So we pulled all these beams out, and these are going to be the perimeters of our new beds, which will go in this area right here. So we'll be doing videos on that, maybe.
Yeah.
And what else?
Our compost.
Compost. Oh yeah, so we made a pallet compost area, And then this shed used to be near the house, but we moved it kind of closer to where the garden, chicken, and then trees. And then our compost, we had a few pallets laying around, made a little compost area. Nothing special there. And then orchard.
This is the Arkansas black apple. It's actually growing these little things off the side, so I think it's starting to like
come back to life.
Well, we bought them and they were we bought them dormant because it was the winter time. We've only had them like 2 weeks and we're like, why isn't it growing yet? But it's March. Yeah. And it's like 40 something degrees out, so I wouldn't grow either.
It got down to what, 18 last night?
I think so, yeah. I wouldn't grow either. This is the Granny Smith because we, the Arkansas black apple and the Honeycrisp they're not self-pollinators, so we needed a pollinator for our other apple trees, and so that's what the Granny Smith was. It's our pollinator. I'm super excited about this. This is my most favorite apple in the whole wide world. It's the Honeycrisp apple, so I'm hoping this gives us lots of apples.
Is this one like regrowing?
On the tip tops.
The little tips, I guess?
Yeah. We were somewhere and, oh, your mom brought plums over and you absolutely loved them. So we had to get plum trees. This is a Santa Rosa plum. I've heard good things about it. It's supposed to be tasty. It's already flowering like crazy. Yeah,
it's funny how much further ahead this tree is than the apples.
Well, so we got these 4 trees from Lowe's because they were down on the price range. And the apples we got from like an online nursery for up on the price range. So it'll be interesting. They were all relatively the same size when we got them. So it'll be interesting to see what grows first and fruits, or what grows and better. What doesn't. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. Who doesn't like a variety? This one is a Methley plum, so it's also supposed to be tasty. We'll see. I think the chickens can eat them if we end up not liking them. And my parents got me a pressure canner for Christmas time, so I'm gonna try and make lots of like jams and crap.
Oh, this one's getting little pink ones.
Cute.
Yeah, we haven't been out here in a few days, so.
This one in a while. This one is our contender peach. I'm really excited about peaches too because I made a really tasty peach cheesecake.
What'd you make?
A peach cheesecake, and it's delicious. So I'll make you like peach jelly and peach cheesecake and stuff. So that'll be good. This one's our contender peach. It's beautiful. It's pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little worried that it's going to the left here. I hope it doesn't fly.
Yeah, I guess we didn't quite notice this. It is growing a little bit funky, but yeah, not a big deal.
This is the one. This is our Alberta peach.
Alberta?
I don't know if it was a good idea or not, but we got different varieties of every single fruit. So, because I think these are all self-pollinators, so they would give us something anyhow.
The peaches and plums are self-pollinating?
They all are. They set it on the back or the front.
On the front somewhere?
This fruit does not need a pollinator.
Huh, interesting.
And we left those little tags on so we would remember.
There's no way we'll remember what tree is which.
So it'll be interesting to see, like, you can even already tell this one's not pink. That one's got pink buds.
Right.
This one doesn't.
This one at least has like decent buds starting, where our apples are like, they're not doing anything yet.
Well, I think because they were like dormant when they came.
Gotcha.
I'm imagining these Lowe's ones came from like somewhere tropical.
Tropical.
And that's why they're taken off and those haven't yet.
Gotcha.
So we'll see. And then this lady.
So we did this one last fall.
Year.
Yeah. Towards the end of last year.
Oh man, she's doing so
good. She's getting all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
And what is this one?
She's a willow tree.
And
Wendy.
And Wendy and why?
So we planted a willow tree.
And why do we have a willow tree?
It's my favorite tree.
And why is it your favorite tree?
When I was a kid, my grandma had a willow tree and it was really big, and I liked to play under it because you could like hide under the branches. 'Cause her willow tree was huge and the branches would like touch the ground. So, you know, being like a little kid, there's like a little fort under there. So I'm hoping Wendy does that too. And we kind of want to, eventually when she finally gets, well, it's going to take a while for her to get big enough. But we want to put like a little bench out here. Eventually in this middle bit here, we might either make like a hangout zone or put like flowers, or we want to do berries. We're not quite 100% where we're going to put our berries yet. Bless you. We got 3 new chickens, by the way.
Did they ever make it on a video yet?
I don't think so.
Well, yeah, we'll do a quick chicken update.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go find the chickens.
Dottie's right over here.
We had a hawk issue, so we kind of only let the chickens out, like when we're out here with them.
Dottie.
Oh, so here's.
You know why? She was in the.
She was
in the coop before.
Gotcha. So she might be getting ready.
Snacks.
Okay, she might be getting ready to lay.
Yeah, I think she.
Because when we do let them out, if we're out here doing something, they will just like walk from wherever they're at, make it up, lay, and then you just see them leave later.
We had to when we were filling it up with dirt.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah.
Ronnie was like out pacing out back here, and we had to stop what we were doing for a second, like sit in the corner, started screaming, you know, our little eggs on.
Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, there's Dottie. So Dottie is a gold laced Wyandotte. There's her.
She was a mess when she first came. Her like tail was all pecked up. Our chickens aren't pecking the crap out of her. Like her tail's beautiful. Yeah, her feathers are beautiful.
Yep.
She kind of knows that she's on the bottom.
Let's go find this guy making all this noise. So our rooster has turned into like a little jerk.
Oh, he's so nasty.
And he started like attacking us. So we'll see what he does. Oh, he's already flapping.
Hi, Bubby.
So there's.
Knows that's
they're all over there. So there's Hightail.
We gotta walk.
Our original.
He's
oldest
the only one left.
From the
only one left from our Tractor Supply find.
Original batch chicken. And then Brittany is right behind him, and Brittany is a buff Orpington.
A buff Orpington, yeah.
Look, he's trying to act tough.
Left.
So then we got Cheeky. What's Cheeky? Easter egger?
Yeah.
So Cheeky is an Easter egger, and she's got those little feather puffs on her cheeks. Rapunzel is one of our other oldest ones. Henny. What's a black? Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's locked onto you. Look. Look at him go. Alright, so as you can see, he's being a little bit of a jerk. I think we did Henny is a black Australorp. Rapunzel, obviously a Barred Rock, and Ronnie is a Jersey Giant. Yeah, our chickens, they've been on like overdrive because we've been getting at least, so we got 6 hens and we've been getting at least 5 if not 6 eggs every day, which means like everyone is giving us an egg a day. We got too many. We don't really know what to do with all of our extra eggs, so we'll probably give them to some neighbors or the UPS guy.
I fell.
Is that what that noise was?
I fell.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
All right, so Kelly's inside because she slipped and fell running from the chicken. But I think that's where we'll close this one out, kind of just like a catch-up. Finishing the run, the trees. We're gonna be getting some new raised beds set up. The chickens, obviously. So please hit that subscribe button. We'll kind of try and keep a little more consistent doing videos, especially with the weather getting nicer. Hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you in the next one.